I talk constantly about inbound marketing over and over and over again. But one of the things that I did realize is that not everybody knows what inbound marketing is. So in this video, I'm going to explain what it is and how inbound marketing can help your business. Hi, I'm Judy with Allihopa. Welcome back. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. We talk about tips and tricks for new and not so new entrepreneurs so they can get the best out of their marketing budgets. And now that you're at it, click that notification bell so you don't miss any upload, because we'll upload every week. Now, let's right into business. Inbound marketing. It sounds like a really complicated word, but it really isn't. Is a way for you to talk to the right customer with the right message at every stage of their customer journey. It is not really rocket science, but a lot of marketeers, they use it as the magic word to everything. And the reality of it is that this world is changing on their communication. So let's take a step back and go to what is happening right now. Back in the day, when we advertised, we literally pushed content or products more than content. The thing was that at that point in time, space was very limited. So you will have newspapers or television or radio, and that was about the scope of where you could actually bring the message of your company. And as I said, it was very, very limited. But now the internet has changed all of that. The space in the internet is unlimited. The way that we consume news and information has changed radically. You know, everything that we do is based on our own particular preferences, and most of our customers, they don't even see advertisement anymore. Now, the real fight is not for space. It is for attention. And attention can only be found when you really dive down on the needs of your particular customers, followers, or viewers. So diving into that need is the key element to any communication. That's why we have a video about how to build your customer persona that I will link below so you can build a specific communication for a specific people. Now, inbound marketing is about a specific people. You know, you have heard a lot of times you need to find your niche, you need to talk to your customers, you need to be very narrow on your focus, and it's relatively true. Even though your product might be a global product, you need to start with your real true fans, which is the people that are going to be super engaged in what is that you do and how you do it. Those are the people that are going to build your business. Now, think about inbound marketing of you helping them to get to where they want to go. Not where you want to take them, but where they want to go. So you focus first on your need, their need, not yours, their needs and desires. And that makes everything so much easier. Because when you're focusing on what is in there for them, you're actually delivering a good message. Now, so we talk about the customer as the center of the communication. So you talk to the right people at the right time. That is the second point that you need to remember. If you start selling your product to a person that doesn't even know that has a problem, you're way off on your communication. So you need to think of the different phases that your customer is going to go through. So at the very beginning, they will have a problem and they will research for a solution to that problem. That makes a lot of sense. If I have a problem, I want to sort my problem, so I'll start my research in simply finding, how can I sort my problem? At this point is important that you communicate solutions to those problems. And you communicate solutions not in the language of your particular profession, but in the language that your future customer or the person that is interested could understand. So if I'm trying to figure out how to wash my windows and you're a window washing company, you might explain to me how to do that, because for me it will be so easy to find you. Now, the second point is, when I found a solution to my problem, I need to consider what is that solution going to mean for me. It's kind of this moment that I need to decide if it's feasible for me to wash my windows myself, or if it will be better to get someone and do it for me, as they are going to be super fast. At that point of the communication, imagine that same window company making a contest of who is the fastest at cleaning the window, me or them. How long would it take and how much would it cost? At that point, I'm thinking, is it worth it for me to do it? Do I have the resources to pay for this? Or do I have the possibility of doing it in a completely different way and save myself the time? And that's where I get into the decision time. When I have decided that I don't want to do it myself, that I want someone else to do it for me, and I know I have the budget, why should I choose your company over that other company? What are going to be the criteria that I'm going to choose in order to select your company? Is it going to be pricing? Is it going to be trust? At this point in time, I already know anything and everything that is relevant for me to make the decision on you. See, that is where the communication happens. That's where the engagement happens. That's when you have brought from the initial point till the end point your customer. So now, let's recap the different stages of the communication. The first one is awareness, when you realize that you have a problem and you need to sort it. The second one is consideration, when you have the different options for your problem and you need to consider what is the best solution for you. In this case, for me. In your case, for your customer. Now, the third stage is decision. Why should I go for your particular company? And that is how you build the communication at every stage of their customer journey. I hope this helps you. Talk to the right people in the right stage of their communication, and I'm sure there's so many good things coming your way. Now, that's it for me. If you want more videos like this one, you can find them here. And if you want to subscribe to our channel, you can find it in the link over here. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below, and you know how this goes. Like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. And until next time, bye bye.